Here's something I figured out. You ever notice how most people want to be the main character, but most people's favorite character is never the main one? Like, sure, everyone knows the protagonist. They're the face of the poster, the name and the title. But the ones we actually connect to, the ones we remember, are usually the ones standing next to them. Think about it. In Naruto, most people like Kakashi. He was funny, caring, and powerful. In Demon Slayer, people loved Giyu. He was cold, but empathetic. In JJK, Gojo easily stole the show. That dude's just a powerhouse. But it's weird, right? The story's built around the main character, their journey, their struggles. Yet, somehow, the side characters always felt more alive. And I think I figured out why. See, I used to think I wanted to be the main character, like my issues outweighed others, like me being misunderstood meant I must have some higher purpose in this story called life. Living like that gets exhausting. And honestly, it's not realistic. It's like you're performing for some imaginary audience instead of just living. Main characters are built to carry the weight of the story. They're written to be symbols, not people. They have to grow, they have to fall, they have to rise and save the day. They're bound to the script. They don't always get to be interesting, but they have to be inspirational. The side characters, they get to be flawed, unpredictable, funny, tragic. They get to exist without needing to represent some greater lesson. They're free to just be. And that's what people connect to, not perfection, but realness. Somewhere along the way, I realized it's way more peaceful to be the side character, to create your own role, to support, to grow quietly in the background. Not every story needs you in the spotlight. Sometimes, your best moments happen off-screen. Look at characters like Zuko from The Last Airbender. He wasn't the chosen one, but his story hit emotionally harder than anyone else's. Or Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, always second to Goku, but his struggles felt much more real, more relatable. They weren't perfect heroes. They were messy, layered, unpredictable, and that's what made them special. Being the side character in someone else's story isn't a bad thing. That's just life. In reality, no one's truly the main character. We're all side characters in someone else's narrative. Your friend's story, your family's, your coworkers, strangers you'll never see again. We're constantly moving in and out of each other's arcs. And I think that's kind of cool because it means the story doesn't depend on you being perfect. You just have to show up for your part. And sometimes that's enough. When I stopped thinking of myself as the main character, I started enjoying other stories more. I stopped comparing my progress to everyone else's. I started seeing the uniqueness and potential in those around me. Sometimes you're the mentor who has an impact on someone else's journey. Sometimes you're the rival who pushes someone to further their potential. Sometimes you're the comic relief who lightens the mood when someone's having a tough time. Good characters stick with you, and they don't have to be the main ones to do that. So yeah, being the main character sounds nice in theory, but just being someone with depth, growth, and flaws sounds way better to me. But hey, this is just some stuff I figured out. Hopefully you can use it to figure out stuff too. I am the main character though. Just kidding.